What's up, YouTubers? It's Casual706 here with another Transformers unboxing review. Today I have Transformers Combiner Wars Motormaster. Actually 1/6 of the team because they have a Blackjack is actually the chest plate for this one. So there's six toys totally that combine to form the Just Alt Menosaur. So in the packaging here we have the artwork in the side with Motormaster looking upset at somebody. Combiner Wars, Motormaster, and the authentic Transformers Generations logo. On the side we have an Autobot symbol. On the top we have another Autobot symbol. I don't know why. And on the side we have artwork of Menosaur right here. On the back we have a very, very small bio in 3 different languages. The bio reads, Motormaster punishes enemies and allies alike with brute force of a tyrant, breeding fear and hatred in all who encounter him, even his Stunticon teammates. They show him in the robot mode and the truck mode. It says it's going to be 10 steps to transform him to truck mode and vice versa back to the robot mode. And they show depictions of the Stunticon team, drag strip, dead end, breakdown, and the new guy, Off-Road, who is replacing Wild Rider for the time being. I suspect Wild Rider will be released later, though. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open up this guy. So, real quick, I'm going to fan the instruction manual by the camera just for you to get a peek at it. So, it's going to show him in his robot mode right here, and it's showing how to turn him into the truck, and then from the truck back to the robot. And then on the other side they're going to show how to put him in his center mode for Menosaur here. And if you want to look at the instructions, you can just pause the video. Alright, so that's what we get there. He also is going to come with a art card taped to the back of the plastic, and it shows Motormaster. It just shows a little art depiction of him, and on the back the authentic Transformers Generations. So that's what you get there as far as the card. I just kind of toss these cards off to the side and put them in a drawer in case one day they're ever worth anything. So his sword is not strapped down. You get a huge sword for him and Menosaur. I believe it may be 2 parts. It looks like it could separate. Yeah, it does. So that'll become a gun for him, when he can hold that as a sword as Motormaster, or you can combine them back together. Whoop. You can combine them back together as a big ass sword for Menosaur. Or you could hold it as Motormaster, either as like a gun sword or as a sword in general. So they did a pretty good job of making Motormaster. He's a really big figure. He's really good. He's just a retool of the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime, or however you want to see it. Optimus could be a retool of him. Whoop. So you got a little elbow motion there. We'll put his sword in his hand here. So that's what you get there as far as the Motormaster figure. He's really big. I like this guy. But he still has the kind of G1 boxy-ish kind of head there. Now as far as, I'm going to take the sword out of his hand and put it off to the side. As far as articulation with this character, you're going to have, it's really stiff. They made them stiff because they're the center parts of the Just Alt. So they've got to kind of be stiff to support all the weight of all the other toys. So at the shoulder joint, you're going to have 360 degrees of rotation. And then you're going to be able to, oh, let me get it the right way. I don't want to break this guy. You'll be able to go up and down there kind of. His elbow is going to have 360 degrees of rotation, as well as being able to bend up like an elbow there. The other arm is going to be the same way. It's really clicky. but you'll have 360 degrees of rotation on the shoulder. The arm is going to have that articulation. The elbow is going to have 360 degrees of rotation, as well as being able to bend up like that. Now his hands have no articulation, they're just kind of pre-molded with the holes to hold his swords. And his legs are going to have about that. I mean, his hip section, you're going to have about that, 360 degrees of rotation. At the knee joint, you're going to have 360 degrees of rotation, as well as being able to bend it up like that. And the feet, they're going to be able to kind of go up and down a little bit to help with posability. So you can get some pretty good poses out of this guy. So I'm going to let you, oh yeah, and the head is going to have 360 degrees of motion too. So you'll be able to spin that around. Let's take a look at the back of the figure. It's just like that. There's no real hollow points to it, so they did pretty good on the Voyager version. There are a couple little hollow parts in the back of his fist here. Hopefully nothing that you'd be able to see when displaying him. So that's going to be Motormaster there in his robot form. Go back so you can see his feet and everything. Alright, so I'm going to transform him into his truck mode for you. So it looks like the first thing we're going to do is turn the head around to the back, I would believe. Then the feet are going to actually go down like that, and then the legs they've got tabs. Mine aren't holding together really well, but we'll do like that. Then let's see, the legs are going to fold back here. Yeah. Okay. So the legs are going to fold back to become the let me go down a little bit. Legs are going to fold back to become the back of the truck mode once the feet are up there. Then the oh yeah, okay, so we're going to swivel the waist section around. It's going to be like that. Oh, okay. The head, you're going to have to push in at the shoulders. It separates, and it's just going to swivel under there. Then it'll snap in. So we're going to swivel the chest back around properly, because I see I had that wrong. The arms are going to become the front of the truck here. So we're going to swivel the arms around to the front. Then you're going to get this little gray grill section together. Alright, so what we'll have to do here is you get the arms all pegged together up front. Make sure your little silver grill sections are up front. You get it all tight together. The hip section right here is going to fold up. That little shield is going to lay on the hubs back here. And snap the legs together. So you get that kind of like that there. Now these arms, you're going to fold up. Maybe those go back a little bit. You're going to fold let me get the arms situated here. You're going to fold the arms up front here. Make sure everything's all tabbed together the best you can. You just kind of have to work along. Then you fold these little side panels up here to snap in. Same thing on the other side. You're going to fold the panel up here to close it up. Then you just push the legs in to make it all tight and uniform. Tab them together. Close the back up. And there you get him in his truck mode. We're going to fold these little spoiler thingy up here. So that's what you get there as far as the truck mode with Motormaster. Now this is the front of the toy. Here's the side of the truck mode. Here's the back of the truck mode, and here's the side of the truck mode. So, and it does, the wheels do roll. Normally I have trouble with this surface, but the wheels do roll. Put a little weight on it, they do roll around. Try to show you how you get him into his torso mode, kind of. Get him back to his robot mode here. So it looks like the way we would let me pan up so you'll be able to see. It looks like the way we'll start is you turn the arms to the outs and basically backwards, so that the little pieces are up to the front here. Then you okay, I'm going the wrong way. Alright. So in the torso mode, you're going to see these the front windows of the cab there. You're folding the arms to the back, kind of like that. And then the hands just fold out of the way so you can get to your little access ports. And there's your access ports at the bottom for the feet there. And then you're just going to open up the chest and flip the chest and the head up for Menasor. And then you turn his little horns up here. So that's what you're going to get as far as the torso section of Menasor. Now, as I mentioned, on the sides here, you'll be able to slide his arm limbs in, his arm limbs. Right here, Blackjack is going to peg into the chest area to cover up all that holy section. Oh yeah, these will actually fold up to go under the shield section, so that's what you get there. And then right here is the ports to slide his feet into. And then of course you're gonna have the big ass sword that he has when he has his limbs. His limbs will hold the sword kind of like that. So that is the center, or the torso of Menasor. I can't get it to stand up. Alright, so with all of that said, I appreciate you guys tuning in to another Transformers unboxing / review. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. But again, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in to another Transformers unboxing review. My name is Casual706. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel for more Transformer unboxing reviews in the very near future. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Casual706, out.